chafing is a thing, boys.
That's a real thing, guys.
It's a real thing.
Real. It's real.
I don't like that.
And also
it killed Walt. Arguably, you could say that the ride murdered him. It took him down.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Grim Grinning Dads, the show where three Disney-obsessed dads share tips, hot takes, and a whole lot more. I'm Caleb, that's Charlie, and that's Tyler. And today we are surviving a winter weather event across the country. For me, it is bitter cold, and I'm sure people are getting snow somewhere else. As always, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, follow, get our podcast wherever podcasts live. We're on all of them, Amazon, Spotify, Apple, all of them. Today, we have quite a few things that we're going to talk about, but first, some Disney news. I know that the weather's been kind of crazy, and I guess it's affecting everybody on both coasts because we had two guys get supposedly kicked out of Disney property on the West Coast in Anaheim and also Disney Springs in Florida. The first one at Disneyland, a guy yelled and screamed at two cast members on Main Street. For some reason, we're not real sure, but he was saying some crazy stuff. And then he finally walked out and people booed him on Main Street. And then the guy at Disney Springs lost his temper when he was cut off from alcohol at the Polite Pig and then served water. And apparently that was the last straw, so he started throwing things around the Polite Pig. And then the cop showed up and took him away. Guys, I don't understand why people are doing this. Like, you're supposed to be in the happiest place on earth and then the most magical place on earth. And then you go and you do stuff like that. It's just weird. I don't get it. So don't be that guy. We have an episode about that. Don't be a Kyle. Don't be a Karen. Go watch that episode.
Yeah, I guess my question with the Disneyland one, because I haven't seen any videos of the Disney World incident, but the Disneyland one, I did see a video. I guess my question is, like, where was security? Because that seemed to be going on for quite a while and security wasn't there. Now, I will say the cast members handled themselves very well, as you would expect. And I did like that the crowd was like sort of getting involved in a way. But yeah, just like if something seriously bad was happening, where is security? So that's kind of my only question mark there.
Yeah, I don't know why security didn't show up. Like the one cast member at Disneyland, hold on here. I'll tell you exactly where he was at. He was at Candy Palace and Candy Kitchen. That's exactly where he was. And the one cast member was on the phone with somebody while they were getting yelled at. So I assume that they were on the phone with security, letting them know. No idea. But like the guy just goes belligerent on these cast members. And it's like, dude, come on. For what? Because you didn't get a candy apple or something? Like, come on, dude. I don't know.
People will find a reason to get very upset when they're at Disney World or Disneyland because they feel like I'm spending a crap ton of money, so I should be getting A, B, C, D, E. And that's, it's just not how it works.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Because so is everybody else that's there.
Exactly. Everybody that's there is spending that same amount of money. So
yeah, it's unfortunate. But another news, really cool thing that's happening in the Walt Disney World Resort is EPCOT has EPCOT Farts going on. And for those who don't know, that is Festival of the Arts. So EPCOT Farts is happening. That menu looks fantastic. I don't know if y'all have seen that.
Yeah.
What's the top items?
I was watching some reviews on some of the dishes. Yeah, looks incredible.
Any specific crazy things that to kind of point out with the menu? Because I haven't actually gotten a chance to look at the menu.
Dude, there's a lot.
See.
There's a bunch. Hold on. I'm going to pull it up here because there's a ton of stuff that I'm like, man, I wish I lived closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I wish I lived closer too.
Let's see. Where was it?
Like, there's a Figment roll up. What is this thing called? Hold on.
I did see something with that. Yeah.
It's amazing. Okay, so World Celebration has soft shell crab slider.
Yeah.
And then they have Then they have this thing called the Enchanted Rose, which is a dark chocolate mousse rose. Looks fantastic. Like it's literally beautiful. Like I don't know how people can eat it, but it's on top of like a cookie. And then
the one that caught my attention was the deconstructed key lime pie.
Yes.
Which I'm normally not a fan of. Like, why deconstruct something that's already really good? But I don't know. I would try it because it comes with the little like waffle cone like chips. So you like scoop up all the fillings in the waffle cone chip and eat it almost like a nacho.
Right.
Like, that sounds great.
So good. And then the Figment Fantasy Cake is what it's called. It's a sponge-filled cake with strawberry whipped cream topped with a white chocolate. I don't know that word. White chocolate
Ganache.
something. Yeah, that one.
Guessing.
Orange icing and white chocolate figment wings.
Ooh.
And it literally looks incredible. I wish I was there to eat it.
We won't
Are you
give
going
Figment
soon,
a
though?
quality attraction, but we'll
I
let
know.
people eat them.
Can we just say this for a thing? Like, they need to bring back the OG Figment. Like, let's bring back the OG ride. Nobody complained about that ride. Everybody loved it.
Why did they
Maybe
change
it was-
it? Do we know?
They changed it because they were like, let's just change some stuff because Epcot's
No, I
always in a
think
state of becoming.
it had to do with a sponsorship ending. I don't remember who it was, but I think
That
it had
makes
something
sense.
to do with that.
That sounds right.
That makes sense a lot.
But that doesn't mean you couldn't change it back or make it just better than it is, because it's kind of awful now.
Kodak.
Hold on.
Kodak is who they lost. Yep. Kodak. Not only that, Kodak
that
was
makes
involved
sense.
in a whole bunch of stuff, right? Weren't they involved in they were involved in Honey, I Shrunk the Audience too.
Yep. And then
1999, the bad version.
There was one more food item that I wanted to talk about, and it was the where'd it go? There it is. It is the Imagination Cone. Okay, so it is pink vanilla soft serve in a lavender cone, sparks of imagination, and white chocolate figment wings. So it's literally like Figment turned into an ice cream cone, and it looks delicious. And they also have like a Dole Whip cone at the same place. But
Of course.
I mean, as you do, I'm just, man. And then also the Joffrey's coffee. I kind of want to try that too. The pop art latte. I do want to try that. But yeah, I mean, Festival of the Arts is, that time of year, lots of things going on. And it's always beautiful to see like all the original artwork that gets showed up, or that people bring, all the vendors and stuff. Like, that's always cool to see. And it's a relatively shorter festival of the 4 major ones that they do, because it only lasts for a couple months, and then they go right into
Flower and Garden.
Flower Garden, Festival of Food and Wine, and then holidays. So
Yeah.
people that
There's
get to
very
make it
little
to-
time with no festival.
Yeah, and when people get to go to Festival of the Arts, like that's a pretty big deal. So yeah. How about you, Charlie? Got anything?
As far as news,
News.
I was like, no,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are we doing?
Yeah, news.
What are we here for? Yeah,
Talk about your favorite ride closing.
My favorite ride is
We're here for things.
my
Charlie.
favorite ride.
Very
It's
important thing.
not my favorite ride. So in Animal Kingdom, Dinosaur is going to be closing. It is a ride that made my entire family physically ill, and I think that it's very dated as far as like the presentation is concerned. A lot of darkness, a lot of shaking you around and jostling you. I mean, I think if you didn't hold on correctly, you could end up with a concussion on that ride if you didn't do it right. But it's going to be closing. The last day to ride it, for those of you that enjoy it, is February 1st, and February 2nd, it will be officially closed and hopefully turned into something magnificently better in an Indiana Jones ride with hopefully its own theme and its own time frame and its own story. I'm really excited to see what they do with it. And hopefully, I mean, they have a ton of space to work with over there. So hopefully they'll be able to do something really nice.
Yeah, I know that it's not going to be an exact carbon copy of Disneyland's. While it is the same attraction, it is just a different story. The thing that does kind of like make me curious is, are they going to make the queue similar to that of Disneyland's? Like, they don't have to.
Well, they should though.
But like,
the queue was
right.
so good. All of
Like,
the
that
different
is-
stuff.
well-
I loved that as being like somebody who grew up in the Indiana Jones movies. Then again, I do question whether or not Indy is kind of relevant in today's climate, but hopefully it's going to hit that nostalgia thing for a lot of different people that are bringing their kids to the parks. And maybe it'll introduce some new people to Indiana Jones. And they again, with Shia LaBeouf, they were trying to do a reboot where maybe he was going to take over. And you see how that worked out, where he only was there for one movie and never showed up again and was never spoken of. But
Well,
that
he was
queue
very
so
briefly
good.
spoken of in the last one.
Oh, was he? Oh, yeah.
Was he?
Wasn't
Yeah,
it like a
he was-
joke?
He was killed off.
Oh, they killed him.
What?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
See, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't even see
I didn't
the
catch
new Indiana Jones, because I'm like,
I mean, Phoebe Waller was good. She's fantastic.
fine.
Have you guys seen the the Amazon show with her in it. God, now I have to look it up. I will tell you, just as a recommendation
Is it
for
an
those.
Amazon
This
show?
is not her show. It's called Fleabag. It is fantastic.
Oh, I've heard it's great.
It is so good. Like she's genius in it, and it just like it's absolutely worth watching. But back to Disney stuff. The queue for Indiana Jones is so good, and I think that they'd be missing a an opportunity to make something that potentially could have long lines if it's anywhere near as popular as the other Indiana Jones. Have something really cool with a lot of different things going on, Easter eggs and all of that kind of stuff. They got to do it.
Well, that raises a good question. I wonder what they're gonna like put in Indy as a nod to dinosaur.
Oh, that'll be something.
There always is, right?
Somebody will find it.
That's Disney's like stamp, right? They're like, yep, we're gonna do it. I mean, it's like the Eeyore sign in the Disneyland attraction. It's stuff like that.
Well, yeah. So like talking about the queue, like people didn't know. I mean, the reason that queue is so long is because it's leading you outside of the park, and that attraction is built on what used to be the Eeyore parking lot. So they definitely won't have that much space to work with unless they completely like create a new building. But I don't think they're necessarily going to do that. But I think they could theme it similar to how the queue is in California.
Yeah, or do something that like, because right now when you walk up to Dinosaur, you walk up to like this giant plaza, right? And then you got like the centerpiece, you got the dinosaurs lining the walkway there. The queue for Dinosaur, the outside queue has dinosaurs in it and stuff like that. Like, it'd just be cool to see how they make it feel more tropic, since that's the whole thing.
I mean, the concept art made it look almost like an Aztec temple sort of thing.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you could have some kind of like theming leading up to that, but you'll probably have some outdoor queue as well as indoor queue. Oh my God.
I guess we have a special guest.
We do.
All right. Dinosaurs closing. That's a thing, for better or worse. Get in line on February 1st if you want. Tyler, what do you got?
So Disneyland announced some summer promos this week. So they brought back one that I think is an incredible deal. So kids can get a special one-day park hopper ticket for $50 per child. So you can get up to a 3-day park hopper ticket for a total of $150, which is amazing. Considering that we are going for one day here in a few weeks and we're spending more than that per person for one day. So that just shows you how good of a deal that is. They also have some hotel promos for their on-site hotels where you can save up to 25% at one of the Disneyland resort hotels. I think we'll definitely be taking advantage of that $50 ticket offer for the summer, because that's too good to miss.
That is pretty sweet.
You should take her, Caleb.
Where?
To Disneyland.
It's in the works. Where? We just talked about it last night. But hey, you're going to Disneyland.
I am going to Disneyland.
When are you going?
Yeah, so we're going the last weekend of February. My daughter's birthday is March 1st, so we're flying out that Friday night. We're going to do a dinner probably somewhere in downtown Disney, one full day at Disneyland. We're doing storytellers brunch on Sunday, and then coming home. So my main thing that I'm trying to accomplish in this park day is trying as many of those new snacks that we talked about a couple episodes ago as I possibly can. That beignet chicken sandwich is top of my list.
Yeah, you better tell your wife to record your reactions.
We need the content. Yeah, we definitely need content for it.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'll do that. We did book a dinner. I was trying to talk her into Carnation Cafe, but she really wanted Blue Bayou. Blue Bayou doesn't have anything available, so we might try to do a walk-up, but we did book Cafe Orleans for dinner just in case.
Cool. Also,
get that Monte Cristo sandwich.
You should go see if Dave's there.
Well, that was kind of my thinking behind trying to go to Carnation Cafe, but
yeah, go get
I think it'll be a jolly holiday breakfast croissant as you do.
Yeah.
I think that beignet chicken sandwich for lunch, and then we'll be at Cafe Orleans for dinner. So should be a fun day. Only 2 rides as of right now are scheduled to be closed for refurbishment. Unfortunately, one of them is Rise of the Resistance. The other one is Jungle Cruise. So only 2 things down, but I'm excited because Matterhorn will be up. And the last couple times I've been, we're going to ride Matterhorn. It's going to be great.
I I don't need that chiropractor,
I love
bro.
Matterhorn. Oh
I don't
man,
need that chiropractor.
that is
I mean,
my chiropractor.
don't get me wrong though. Don't get me wrong. I love the Matterhorn. It's a classic. It's a lot of fun. Afterwards, I feel like 30 years older than I am.
Yep.
I'm like, why'd I do this?
I just walk around in that life feeling 30 years older than I am.
So Rise is down for refurbishment, and Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
That's weird. But Haunted Mansion's open?
Haunted Mansion's open, yeah.
Did they already take down Haunted Mansion Holiday?
Yeah. It's
wow.
I'm pretty sure it's back to normal already. I think it closed for like a couple days earlier this month. It should be back to OG Mansion right now.
That's quick. See, it takes them forever to set that thing up, but like they tear it down so fast.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't get it. So
they do it right over there, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, whatever. But you're going for your daughter's birthday?
Yes.
Nice. And you're only doing Disneyland?
Only doing Disneyland because just with the timing, the way it worked out, we only have the one full day. So she's going to do Bibbidi Bobbidi again for probably the, I don't know, 5th time or something.
Oh my goodness.
But she's done a different princess each time. Well, yeah, my wife's whole thing is like, she can only do this for so long. So like, as long as she's willing to do it, we're going to do it.
Until they introduce the adult version, then you're really screwed.
Charlie, that's called Disney bounding.
No.
Well, yeah, but then
talked about
she can pay for.
They've talked about
doing she can pay for
herself. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, like where
that's a thing.
They've talked about it. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to do it, but they've talked about it.
Shoot, can I get turned into a king?
I mean, I guess Disney bounding, or when they do like Dapper Days and stuff like that. Like that is the adult version of that.
I really wish that I could make it for like Dapper Days and like Sweethearts Night. Like that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
That'd just be cool. There's so much stuff that goes on in the Disney parks throughout the year that I just need to live closer. Like that's just what it is. I want to do it all, and I can't do it living in South Dakota, and it's like minus 12 degrees outside and snow on the ground.
Is it literally minus 12 right now?
The wind chill this morning was like minus 15.
How come you're not out there doing that crazy content where you take the water and throw it up in the air and have it turn to ice immediately?
Because that doesn't work.
It totally works. I've seen
it. It doesn't work.
I saw a guy do it. He was in Alaska.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe in Alaska.
Here it's negative temperatures, it's cold.
What are you doing, sweet girl? Nobody wants to see
you. Gotta wear your
love me. I want attention.
Caleb, if you go outside, make sure you wear your insulated Crocs.
Yes.
I don't have those. I literally went out there last night. What did I had to run out to the car for something. And I went out the front door in my Crocs, and I immediately regretted it because the snow got into my Crocs and made my feet all wet. And I was like, well, that's not fun. So, word of the wise, don't wear Crocs, regular Crocs, outside in about 3 inches of snow. Just don't do it. It's not fun.
Or maybe ever. Moving on.
Moving on. All right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So Tyler's got a trip coming up. Charlie, I guess that's on to you for a segment that you want to call
Ride or Die. Ride or Die goes with our Grim Grinning Dads theme. So we're going to put Caleb on the spot today. We're going to have him pick a specific ride, movie, or Disney snack of choice. And he's going to defend it to the death. And Tyler and I are going to play devil's advocate and explain to you, the listener, why it's overrated. And I guess I won't make any caveats of which thing we can't choose. Caleb, to you.
He's gonna pick Casey's Corner.
I'm not picking Casey's Corner. I'm gonna pick this because I'm just so interested in what you guys have to say.
Okay.
I'm going to pick Carousel of Progress.
You're gonna defend it?
Yeah,
he's gonna defend
that because that is the epitome of dad ride. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's like a half hour, 45 minutes of air condition in the hot Florida heat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Walt original. And you know what? If you want to take a nap and you don't want to get off, you just sit and take a couple laps around that theater. And it's great. Everything about that. And I love that they've also like redone the end. And they're bringing Walt to it, which is cool. Like they're going to bring Walt's animatronic, and hopefully it's better than the one that's in Disneyland, because the one in Disneyland has had some problems. Hopefully they work that out. And we can have that in Disney World in Florida. So, Carousel of Progress, 10 out of 10 for what it is. And I'm going to stick with it.
Yeah. When I'm
It's a giant
spending
waste
my
of space in that park.
hard-earned money, to go to that park, I don't want to spend 45 minutes watching some antiques walk around and talk.
They don't
I do
walk,
not
they
want to
sit
do
there.
that. That
They
is
don't walk.
crazy. They do not. And you move, right? You move the scene like it's
Yeah.
moving us, the
Yeah.
whole
You
time.
move so
We
they
are
don't
on a
have to.
carousel. We're on a carousel.
It's too damn cold in there. We can't be in there. It's too cold. I'm gonna bring
Why are
my
you turning into
sweater.
Adam Sandler?
It's too cold.
It's too cold. Shampoo is better. Stops looking at me, Schwan.
It's interesting how all my impressions that was an old man. That was supposed to be an old man. Somehow
just
it
becomes
skirted
Adam
the
Sandler.
line.
I mean,
Becomes
Adam Sandler's an old man now, so
He is. He
I mean,
is.
kind of, yeah.
No, he's up there. He's 50 something, right?
Yeah, he's got to be.
Yeah,
Here's
I
what
mean,
I'll say
he's
in
up
all
there.
seriousness. I don't think there's anything wrong with Carousel of Progress in and of itself. I think it belongs back in Disneyland because of how original it was to Walt. I don't think it really works in Disney World. I think it just takes up a ton of space that could be better used for something new, something innovative in that park. I would love to bring it back to Disneyland because you could always use the break in the day. I'll concede that point. I think the last few times I've been to Magic Kingdom, I haven't done it because I kind of forget it's even there. And if the People Mover didn't call it out as you're going by it, I wouldn't even know that it's still there. But I think the smart thing they're doing is giving it the update, but they should give it the update and port it back to Disneyland so we can have 2 Walts in the park and not just one.
Yeah. You definitely need to
I don't think you
disregard
could do
all the
that.
people on the East Coast.
I don't think they'd do that. Now,
I don't think they would, but I'm just saying
You
that's
mean-
my argument.
The
you
amount
mean
of
to
money.
tell me that you would rather get rid of Launch Bay and put in
Yes.
the Carousel of Progress?
Yes, yes.
I don't disagree. Yeah, get rid of that Launch Bay because you got Batu right there. Lexi's Edge is right there in the same park. I don't know why you have Launch Bay there to begin with. Tomorrowland in Disneyland isn't very tomorrow. It's
No, they need to do something better.
very much yesteryear.
When we were there, weren't there like multiple things that were just down and closed for refurbishment?
Probably.
Yeah.
Star Tours wasn't open. Did they have?
And the submarines still smell like wet pennies.
Well,
They do.
yeah, of course they do. Of course they do. That makes sense.
That's so bad. They need to get rid of that.
But
so
you
bad.
know what would make it better? Bringing back a Walt original to Walt's original park. That would make it better.
Tomorrowland is more. Yeah, I mean, it would be more
It
like
wouldn't.
today, because the stuff that they envisioned. I mean, it's pretty remarkable the stuff that they envisioned going against the Devil's Advocate thing. But the stuff that they envisioned in the Carousel of Progress is a pretty significant portion of that has come to be.
Yep.
Which is pretty great. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't disagree with you, Tyler. I think that if I had never gotten to go to Disneyland, then I would be upset that you were trying to take something that was Walt original from Disney World because there aren't very many of those other than like a clone of Haunted Mansion. It just feels
And Small World.
in Small World,
It's a
of course,
clone.
but it's not a clone.
It's not a
even,
clone.
Not even a good. No, it's a bad clone.
Well, I mean, listen, it's the clone of Santa in Santa Claus 2. It's fake.
God,
Terrifying?
It's fake.
horrifying. They're like, how can we make this guy look so much different than Scott Calvin? Oh, right. We'll give him an
Ho, ho,
entirely
ho.
plastic face.
Ho, ho, ho.
Right? It's so bad.
Hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate. Hot
Right.
chocolate. Ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ho. Hot chocolate.
That was pretty good.
So bad.
There's our cold open.
All right.
Hey, look.
Charlie,
look.
am I going next? Oh, yeah. Hey, there you go.
Tomorrowland Speedway.
believe So,
Yeah. All right. Who's next? I defended
All right.
Carousel of Progress.
All right. We'll see how you guys can attack this one. I'm going to defend to the death the OG Pirates of the Caribbean Disneyland version. The last thing Walt was working on when he passed away. It's the best version of the ride. Has that smell alone just like transports you. The whole setting where it is in that park, the 2 drops, the detail, like it's the perfect Disney attraction. So tell me I'm wrong.
It's just another boat ride, though.
yeah. When I go on a ride, I don't want to I don't want to get wet. And unfortunately, that's the thing. I was very surprised that I ended up getting wet on Pirates because Pirates at World, generally I hadn't gotten wet in the past. But,
Yeah.
you know, at Disneyland, absolutely getting wet, which I don't want that. I don't want that
And,
as a dad. Like, what am I supposed to do? Chafing is a thing, boys.
That's a real thing, guys.
It's a real thing.
It's
I
real.
don't like that.
And also,
it killed Walt. Arguably, you could say that the ride murdered him. It took him down. He was so caught up in that ride that it finally took him down. Tyler, that's disgraceful.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the lung cancer or anything else.
It wasn't the lung cancer whatsoever.
No.
He probably got it from sniffing all that water all the time.
Yeah, the pirate water. That's what it was.
Pirate water killed him.
That's where it came from. Come on. How can you be
you got me there.
No, in all honesty, though, like, I'm pretty sure both of those drops combined are taller than the drop at Tiana's. Like,
I think they're about the same.
I don't know.
Like, that's going to be, like, that's 50 feet at least.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big drop. Because you got to go all the way underneath that railroad. Like, come on. And then you got to, like, go down far enough that, like, it's not going to be a structural hazard when the train goes over. Like, it's got enough impact zone.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, that's a big drop. And it's the first time I rode that, like, honestly, I was a little scared. I was like, crap, that's a long ways down. And I am in no way prepared for this. Where's my lap bar?
Yeah. Right.
No Don't need it. You're fine.
You're totally fine.
And also, now I know it's not the one in Disneyland, but the last time that I tried to ride Pirates with a bunch of people, grown adults, they put all four of us in the front freaking row. And I was like hanging out the side, like way out over here. And all that water got me in the face.
Was that when the three of us were in there?
No, that was Danielle, Eric, me, and then another gal.
Well, that's like 3.5 full grown adults then.
No, it was 4 grown freaking adults. I mean, Danielle doesn't count. She's like a child.
I'm not throwing shade at Danielle. She's not tall.
She's tiny.
She knows.
She's tiny.
She knows.
But like,
your
I think
daughter's
that's why
actually
they did
taller than she is, I think.
Pretty close. But I'm pretty sure that's why they're like, oh, you'll fit. It's fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Well, yeah, they let me, Tyler, and Ashley sit in one of the doom buggies.
Yeah,
that was ill advised.
That was great.
They're like, you can do it if you want to. And then like Ashley basically like did a squat the whole time, like sitting in the middle, just like with her like off the ground.
Right.
One last thing to reference. I don't want people to watch me while I'm going on a ride. I don't need people to be eating their dinners, watching me as I go down. I don't know why I'm Southern now too, but I don't want them to be.
Who are you just trying to offend now?
I don't know. The people that are in the restaurant watching me as I go down my ride. I don't want that.
Like, everything turns into like a Southern Adam Sandler, an old man Adam Sandler.
Old man Adam Sandler. Yep.
I don't want people watching me while I'm on my ride. They're trying to eat their food.
Right. That's Bobby Boucher.
That's what I mean. You're doing a Southern Adam Sandler. You said it. I didn't want to say it.
I can actually.
We're gonna go eat at
I think I have some more range.
Why
get the water?
Mama said, my mama said alligators are ornery because they have all them teeth and no tooth.
Yeah. All right, Charlie.
Yeah.
Last but not least, how do you follow that?
I am looking forward to hearing the two of you take apart one of my favorite rides, Living with the Land.
All right, defend it.
I have to defend it.
Yeah.
It is a fabulous boat ride that teaches you about agriculture. It also has a great amount of actual the greenhouse where you can see your salad that you're going to have for dinner, obviously, because you have a salad and not steak, or the salad that you have before you have your steak at Steakhouse 71.
Right.
They grow it there. And again, the smell of the water is just something that kind of can stick with you. And the song, as you're about to walk out, as you're about to get off the ride, it just kind of sticks with you forever. And it's one of those ones that just kind of sticks with me.
I'm going to point this out because the both of you chose freaking boat rides. Okay. It's a boat ride. And we're going to get another one through the casita from Encanto. And I think we have enough freaking boat rides. So you're just gonna sit on a boat through
Absolutely. I'm gonna sit
on a sand garden with Mickey watermelons.
Here's what I'll say. I don't want to feel guilty about what we're doing to the planet while I'm at a theme park trying to enjoy my day. you know what? Like, I know we're destroying the planet and I know we're not going to have enough resources to go around. But you know what? When I'm, after I've been drinking around the world at Epcot, I don't want to be reminded of that while on a slow moving
You got to go
boat
there
ride.
first.
It should be called living with the guilt.
Living with the guilt.
Living with the guilt. Well, okay, but to that point, like, come on. Like, let's freaking
He makes
have
a
a
good
good
point.
time.
He makes a
Like,
really
I
good
don't-
point. Come on.
Like, I want to have a good time. And now I'm going to ride that and I'm going to just think to myself, like, man, there are people that don't have enough food. Man, there's people that don't get to eat nearly the good stuff that I do because I'm at Disney World today and I paid a lot of money to be here.
There's people that don't have enough food and we're busy growing pumpkins into the shape of Mickey Mouse. That's what we're doing.
Hell yeah, we are. And watermelons too.
Yeah. But I will say this about Living with the Land, in all honesty, they got some buffalo in there. And that makes me feel happy because we have buffalo in South Dakota. So
Also, animatronic
we are
dog.
represented.
There's an
Yeah, that's
animatronic
true.
dog.
And a chicken or a rooster. There's a rooster.
They're all there, yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
Well, and talk about people watching you while you're on a ride, like
Yeah, no
from
kidding.
certain vantage points
certain
at Garden
vantage points.
Grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Mickey
true.
wanted to, he could look over the edge and he could wave down at us, but he never does.
No.
He never does. And I'm going to say this. The ending of Living with the Land is just a bunch of screens and still pictures, and they waste all that space, and they could have done something super cool, but they didn't. It's kind of a sad letdown, to be honest.
Yeah, but then you can buy a cactus immediately.
Why would I
You
want-
can buy a cactus
Why would I want to do that?
because you should always buy a cactus.
But then, if
don't
you
don't
want to
want
be
cactus.
bored for even longer, you can take the behind the scenes tour and actually walk
Oh.
through the boring greenhouses.
Yeah.
And
Careful. Don't mess up the sand.
I mean, do not mess up the sand.
It's rough. It's coarse. It gets everywhere.
It's such a
Also,
horrible.
don't get off the boat and
Stop.
walk around.
I was just gonna say that. Like people get so bored on that ride, like they get off the boats and they just walk. They get so bored they just get up and they go.
I'm not sure what that guy was doing, but that video
I
is
don't know.
hilarious.
I also saw this guy I saw a video. Guy dropped his phone in the water, so he jumped into the water to get his phone and then got out and back into the boat. And that wasn't a smart idea on his part either. But I don't know why you're taking pictures of a boring greenhouse anyway. It's a greenhouse. You want to see
Yeah.
one of those? Go to your neighborhood greenhouse.
Small sidecar. Speaking of people getting out of vehicles, I saw a video the other day of, how at the end of Pirates and Disneyland, so you come back up the lift and then you kind of loop around before you exit the boat. I guess the boats were super backed up, so this family decided we don't want to wait, so they were climbing over the railing, like back into the queue to get off the boat. And I would imagine they got kicked out pretty quickly.
Yeah, they got a happy help all the way to their car. Bye-bye. And I don't get that. Like, come on, people, stay in the
Yeah, just
like the
be
thing about
patient,
that.
man.
The thing about that, like, that's a dangerous spot because there are so many people that, like, so many boats that are just bumping into each other up there. Like, you're gonna lose a limb. So
That's why they yell at you all the time to keep your hands, feet, and other appendages inside the boat.
That's a real thing.
They yell. They're telling you.
But doing this ride or die thing leads us right into this really cool topic that I wanted to hit because Tyler, he's doing a 1-day trip to Disneyland and he's going to do Disneyland. Let's look at Disney World. I want to know, defend it. You have 1 day to Disney World. What is the one park you're going to do and why?
Charlie, you and I are going to agree on this.
We are. Yep.
Yeah.
We're going
It's
to
Epcot.
both
Always
the
go
odd
to
man
Epcot.
out.
Yep.
I'm always the odd man out.
You are.
It's because you have the wrong opinions.
It's true. It's true.
But here's what I'll say with Epcot. So if we're going to defend it, there's just so many things to do. There's such a wide variety. There's so many little shops and walk-through attractions and Circle Vision movies, and they have their share of thrill rides as well. Like, you will spend a full day open to close and not be bored at all, which is exactly what I did when I went in this past August. Just did a 1 day at Epcot for my birthday, and it was like the perfect day. We were there from early entry, since we were staying on property, all the way up to fireworks, and it was fantastic. And I still feel like there was a lot we didn't see. Because there's just so much. I think we've touched on this before, but like talking about World Showcase, like there's so many little things in there, especially some of the larger pavilions like Japan. Like so many things to see in Japan alone. Like you'd have to spend almost a whole day just there to see everything.
Yep. Epcot has some of my favorite restaurants on property. for sure. The variety of restaurants is magnificent. The different snack choices is magnificent. They even, and I don't think they meant it to be this way, but they even have one pop-up pizza shop that you never will know if it's open or not. You don't know. They don't have hours. They're just open. If the window's open, you can go up there and get pizza. If it's not open, oh, you missed it. Like, it's literally, they just don't let you know any of this stuff. You can get gelato, and they have some of the best stores with all sorts of stuff that, you know, is imported from the actual countries. And one of my favorite things is like the first time that I actually found out how my last name is pronounced was in Italy, in EPCOT, because they have actual people from Italy who work the pavilions there. And I said, how would you pronounce this name? And I held up my license to them, and they pronounced my name with CHs instead of the S sound that we have as Americanized people. So it ended up being Cianciolo, which is totally different and also sounds way, for lack of a better term, sexier than the actual pronunciation of my last name. So it would say sexier. I would say EPCOT for me.
That's the cold open right
and
there.
I haven't seen everything that EPCOT has to offer because there's so much and it cycles. There are some things Tyler's talked about where I'm like, I have to get that someday. The pickle shake, never seen that, and that continues to come back every year. You know, it's like, it's one of those things. Like, there's just so many different things, and there's only so much that you can eat and drink throughout a day. I could be happy just walking around EPCOT, seeing live shows, listening to mariachi bands, and just doing those types of things while eating food. Not even eating, like drinking around the world, and I would be a very content human being. And that's without, you know, any of the Disney spin on things. But that's just me. Caleb, why don't you defend Magic Kingdom?
How'd you know it was Magic Kingdom?
I mean, it definitely
it is Magic
we didn't
Kingdom.
talk about this.
No. Yeah, mine is going to be Magic Kingdom because, one, Castle Park.
Yep, there is a castle there. Park. You can see it from the entrance.
You definitely can. You don't have to wonder where it's at. You don't get disappointed when you round the corner and you go, that's it? No, it's very much a, whoa.
You're not disappointed with Sleeping Beauty Castle. Don't even play. You're not disappointed.
I didn't say I was. I said the people watching.
Them, those guys.
Yeah, those people. When they round the corner and they go, where is it? Is it behind that little thing? No, it is a little thing. The amount of just frustration on Tyler's face.
So much shade thrown.
But no, okay. So Magic Kingdom is the Castle Park. Okay. It's the love letter to Walt from Roy. And honestly, like, the number of attractions there that are actual rides is the reason that I would go there. If I want to maximize the amount of rides that I can do while I'm there, that's where I go. Now, it is a hard toss-up for me because Guardians is at EPCOT, and, like, that's my favorite ride, period. But, I mean, in the grand scheme of all of it, like, the mountains, and I'm going to call Tiana still Splash Mountain because it is still Splash Mountain. You get the three mountains there, Space, Big Thunder, which Big Thunder's been closed for, like, what feels like an eternity. Glad that that's opening up this year. So all of that, like, I can ride all those things. I can ride the train. I can walk up and down Main Street. I got Casey's Corner, and we all know that I love that place. I mean, it's just a solid place to go. It's got that, and you're gonna understand me when I say this. It's got the Disney charm. It's not the most charming, but it's got that fantasy escape charm, right? And if I want to go to Disney World, that's where I'm going. Now, outside of the rules, I'm going to go to all four. So,
and you're going to waste a big chunk of your day just getting around.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I only have to do a couple things in different places, and I'll be completely content. And one of them is Beacon Barrel. So,
yeah, Beacon Barrel is so good.
I'm going to do Beacon Barrel, and I'm going to ride Pirates. And to be honest, like, most of my time will be spent in Adventureland and Frontierland, even though they have walls up in Frontierland. Right now, I'm still like, that's where my time is going to get spent most of the time because everything that's good about Magic Kingdom's over there anyway, including this cheeseburger spring rolls and Casey's Corner. So, but that's that. So y'all can hate it all you want.
I like how, like, none of us even considered for a second that none of us would pick Animal Kingdom for a one day.
Yeah.
That's a half-day park.
Stop it.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
Stop.
Especially starting February 2nd.
Yeah.
Especially after February 2nd.
Starting February 2nd. There's a lot.
I think they need to do. Hopefully, Tropical Americas is going to bring some people back into that park. They're going to expand the hours, which I think would be a wise idea for people to be in Tropical Americas. And I think they should put a nighttime spectacular in the Tropical Americas, because I feel like that's a thing that the magical casita would do.
Casita, yeah.
You can't do fireworks. You could do projections. You could do projections.
You could do lasers.
You could do a drone show. You could do
correct
something.
Yeah, right. And I think that they could close down specific parts of the park and keep other parts open. I know they don't. They probably wouldn't want to do that, but you have to avoid some of the areas that have the animals, because after dark.
Obviously you can't do the safari. You probably would have to close some of the walking trails because they're not lighted. So, but I think you could basically just usher everybody towards the front half of the park, and basically you'd have Pandora and Tropical Americas open, and then Discovery Island. That'd be about it.
Yep. And I think that could work.
I don't know. I'm excited for the future of Animal Kingdom. Right now it's getting a lot of shade. It's getting a lot of hate right now. I think good things are on its way. And maybe that'll become at least a top 2 for most people. Doubt it. Maybe a solid 3rd though.
It was my second favorite of the 4 when we ranked them.
I know, but I'm talking most people.
Yeah.
Right? There's a lot of people that are just skip Animal Kingdom. Then to those people I go, wrong.
They do say that. They do say that.
Don't skip Animal Kingdom. Don't skip Animal Kingdom.
Don't skip Animal Kingdom, and don't skip Animal Kingdom Lodge.
For sure.
Go to Sanaa. Get some
Yeah. Well, that wraps up another episode of the Grim Grinning Dads. Please follow, subscribe on all platforms. You can find us at Grim Grinning Dads on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all of the socials, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We are on all of them. And we are all travel advisors. We're part of a group of travel advisors. Holy buckets. And if you would like any one of us to plan out your next vacation to Disney or otherwise, drop us a comment, click the link below to fill out the form. We would gladly help you out. Otherwise, catch us next time when the dads come out to socialize.
Shampoo is better.